go up to the start for a heat of the Princess Grace Challenge Cup. If you've been watching already, you know this is for International Women's Quadruple Sculls. Closest to us, it's Leander Club. You recognise them, don't you, with the pink blades and the white and pink singlets. It's their B crew, and they are racing in the white boat, the women from Reading University on the far side. So I guess this should be a relatively close match-up. We see these boats blast off the start. Fiona Stratton there, just 20 years of age, in the stroke seat of Reading. In fact, there's 3 20-year-olds in this boat, Akil.
There you go. And you have in the 2 seat, it's 22-year-old, so relatively young boat here.
Laura Britton, yeah, I just saw Alexandra Grocott-Rigo, our woman, take a look across to see, you know, how close she was to the boys, and now she's on the booms. Looks like a great course that you're steering, Alexandra. I assume you're steering, actually.
Yeah, it's really important to get a great course coming off. You don't want to hit the booms, and you don't want to get over and cause interference with your competitors. So it's really important to get a nice straight line out of the start and just really get your boat moving so that you can focus on the hard work ahead.
So from the furthest away, Laura Burton, the 19-year-old, Sophie Gray, 25, Anna Menke, the 17-year-old in the 3 seat, and you know, big cool to have the dual Dutch-Canadian citizenship woman in the 3 seat, Sian Hinton, 25, and Anna Menke, she's a freshman at Princeton as well, from Groningen in the Netherlands, Akil.
Well, you know, she's a U.S. scholar by way of Princeton.
It's a cracking race, isn't it? Reading, Leander, look at them, level in the early stages of the race. I mean, for commentators, and I guess the crowds would love it to be like this as they approach the finish. I can't help but think that Leander are going to edge away from Reading. They've started to do that already. They've got a kind of deck, if you're watching in the States, or canvas lead. But Reading look smooth. They're sculling really well.
Yeah, both crews sculling well. As you say, it'll be interesting to see whether or not that Leander crew can continue to inch away. I don't think this Reading crew is ready to let go just yet. They're rowing really nicely, getting those hands away, pushing down with those legs, and nice and relaxed. Look at how calm they look. Yeah,
it does look like it. Oh, this is a great angle. I mean, where did we get there? I thought we got a really interesting shot there. Don't know what the director was doing, but we're back now with the boom shot. And Leander on the left of your picture with the pink blades, Reading on the right. We think Leander are just a fraction up on the women from Reading. They won a silver medal at both the Bucks Regatta and the Head of the River in Championship Quads. Synced up blades from Leander, Keel?
Yeah, overall looks good. It's hard to tell on any one stroke, but I like what I'm seeing here as well. Nice and relaxed. I mean, this Leander crew, both crews look as though they're nice and relaxed, nice and calm, and relaxing those shoulders. You know, you don't want to see those shoulders hunched up around the neck. You want to see the crews really just relaxing those shoulders and getting that connection through the lats.
I think I saw Sophie Gray just give a call out from there, the 25-year-old 2-woman in the Leander B crew, just asking for something extra, maybe just to get that crew to move a little bit on Reading and just, you know, get clear water margin. At the moment, Reading have got a bit of an overlap, I think.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You want to just push that boat out a little bit, just get that open water, give yourself a little bit of space, and just see if your competitor's going to respond to that. But right now, Reading's doing a great job of staying in there, just hanging on. And if they can do that long enough, they may be able to crack the composure of this Leander Club B.
There's not much stream on this course, to be fair, but, you know, if I had choice of stations, I would choose the station which Reading are on now, the left-hand side. You know, get a run right down the booms towards the finish. There they are. You know, if there's any advantage, you get it as you approach the finish, and that's what Reading will need. They'll need a little bit of help to get through Leander B.
Now we have bow seat and 2 seat looking over at that Leander boat, and you don't really want that. You want them to be composed and in the boat. If one person's going to be making the call, that's okay, but we'll see if that is a sign of fatigue or not.
Got hand up, I was a looker, Akil, and I know I shouldn't have been, but I kind of took the motivation from seeing what my efforts were doing. And you know, Leander have not moved away. They've got half a length. And, you know, this is there for the taking if Reading have got something extra in the tank. Leander do look smooth. They look like, you know, they might have something left to counter any Reading move. But as we come into the final stages of this race, we've got two crews overlapping.
Yeah, and this is going to be the test right here. You know, what I would like to see is I'd like to see if that Reading boat could make a move and maybe crack the confidence, because we know that this Leander crew is well trained, and so whether or not they're going to be able to counter a move is going to be all about the psychology, I think, at this point.
We looked at Sean Hinton, the 25-year-old in the stroke seats of Leander, learnt to run Henley Royal Club, went to Shrewsbury School and Exeter University. That experience standing in good stead at the moment. A little bit of a despairing look across from Ellie Cook, the 20-year-old of Reading University. And again from the bowwoman, Alexandra Grocott-Rego. This is a close race. As I look down the course, there's plenty of water left for Reading, but they'll have to find something special. I'd say Leander had just about a length now. I kind of think they shut the door, Akil.
Yeah, I saw Ellie Cook look over that 3-seat from the Reading boat, and you could see a little bit more stress on her face. She called something out to her crew. This is where they have to make a move. They can't let them get away at this point.
Reading are going for it. Here's Leander. Will they respond? Will they let Reading get closer to them? Has the Reading move taken them closer? Or are they just being a little maybe inefficient as the rate go up? We will see when we get the shots. There's Reading. You can see them going up now. What fortitude, what strength, what courage at the end of this race for Reading University Boat Club. They are going through the gears, and they still have plenty of water if they find something special. But Leander looked good and smooth on the left-hand side.
This is where the training comes in. This is where all of the work that you've done throughout the year is going to make a difference. Can you hang in there? Can you keep calm? Can you continue to push through? That's what the Reading boat's going to have to do.
Yeah, and we see Sophie Gray just giving the calls, keeping them calm. Look round from Laura Burton there. Wonder if she's looking for the finish or looking for the grandstands. It's Leander on the left, Reading University trying to close the gap on the right-hand side of your screen. At the moment it's Leander. There's Reading. They go up close to 40 strokes a minute. Leander have got another 10 strokes to go. It looks like the local club from Leander will dominate this, but Reading still hanging on. Here we come up to the finish. Leander blazed nice and smooth off the water. Nice and relaxed, but they're screaming. Their muscles are hurting now. But it's them that are going to cross the finish line. They've done the work in the middle of the course. They crossed the finish line. Great race from Reading. Just about half a length. What a fantastic race that was, Akil.
I had to take a deep breath. I was seeing that Reading boat make a move, but that Leander crew just had enough left in the tank to hold them off. You can see there's a little fatigue there as they congratulate each other on that race. And it was a great race that they had. They fought off every move from Reading. And you can see the excitement in the crowd here. Look at those faces. Look at the yelling. You know, that's what we like to see here.
Yeah, great race. And really, the crowd that stayed here, I think, wanted to see that. Leander just sat still, just recovering. The effort, you saw the effort on the three woman in the Leander seat. Menka